Hey, what is up, guys? HG19 back with another video. And today, I just wanted to discuss really quick this deck that we see in front of us, known as either like Fishborg Frog or Combo Frog or something along those lines. Before we get to that, we just want to let everyone remind everyone we're going to be at YCS Orlando this weekend. Looking forward for that event. Hopefully, we do well in that. Also, we have an IG page over here, gonna be posting a lot of behind the scenes stuff, especially in like the story section. So I appreciate a follow on there. I think we gained some followers since that. Yeah, we're getting some followers on there. So I appreciate everyone for that. And then also don't forget just to hit a like, subscribe on the video, on the channel, and everything. So yeah, let's get right to it. So mainly I just wanted to like do like a quick thoughts and bring awareness to this deck that is very very scary. Uh, and I want to just be like aware of it and make people a bit more prepared for it, so that way we don't just get steamrolled by it by just simply not being prepared for it, right? So there were two decks that topped this GCI uh, Edison Fiesta over in Italy. This is one of them right here, which looks very similar to this other deck that I haven't talked to about before. But this was by Shek TFT, and let's see this list here and the other list over here look pretty similar as far as like side deck goes. But then we look at the first place list all the way over here. As soon as it loads, the side deck plan definitely looks a lot different. Uh, but basically, I just want to start thinking, how do we combat or fight back against this deck? And one of the solutions is right here on the screen, DD Crow. Uh, we have to get rid of this guy, Fishborg. The only way they really have access to this card is by either hard drawing it or sending it to the graveyard with Foolish Future Fusion, or summoning it off one for one. Uh, as you see in this other build, though, uh, we don't. This guy doesn't play the Future Fusion package, as well as the other top 16 deck profile from the Edison Fiesta. But yeah, DD Crow is going to be important against this deck. Another thing that we have to be aware of, I did go back and watch some gameplay, is they can make Stardust really, really easily. Like if you see here, like this was made, it was outed with a compulse, and then a couple turns later, uh, it was in the same match. I believe he made another one. Might have been, yeah, it might have been a different match, but I remember something of that similar happened. Oh no, it was the same match. There it is. Made a Stardust pretty easily. So just have to be made aware of that. Uh, always look for when they have like this guy, what's it called, Dust Frog, uh, and then they have like another level two like swap, and then they summon their Fishborg. You probably want to prevent them from making the Stardust, or at least saving your copies of like deep prisons for the Stardust. That being said, they probably aren't going to try to attack with Stardust first. They're probably going to try to get a Frog and then attack with that first to try to answer like deep prison and stuff. But yeah, just be aware that this deck does make Stardust really really easily. Then we go to like more matches over here. This right here, this was basically created with a base, like he drew into like a combo, and this is like exactly 8K right here. 19. This turns into a swap, I believe. Let's see. That turns to swap, and that's exactly 8K there. But I mean, the way that turn played out was pretty. Yeah, I mean, let me see there. Discarded for Fishborg. So if we could get rid of the Fishborg, Like you don't have to worry about getting OTK'd. It started off, I believe, with a giant Trunade onto one back row. Uh, so right now I'm like kind of like thinking like right now I'm citing like Transmigration Prophecy for like value, and I guess I could put it in against this, but it's kind of tough because if they Trinate or heavy you first, you're not going to get a chance to uh, get rid of the Fishborg before they start doing all this, right? A couple of other things. Uh, Soul Release can be pretty good when they don't have like full combo, because there are like times where they have to like grind out, and like they don't like OTK you right away. They like try to hit you with like damage with Death Frog is like their main big hitter, and try to gain advantage off of like Flip Flop and Unifrog. Try to chip away at the back row and stuff like that. But yeah, a lot of times they're just playing like a chip damage and then one big push, kind of, as you see here, going for a Brio play. But yeah, this is definitely a deck that we had to be made aware of. Let me know what you guys are trying to do to prepare for this deck. In addition to what I mentioned, DD Crows, uh, things like Soul Release. Uh, like I said, you probably have to save your deep prisons for like Stardust and stuff like that, or just prevent them from making Stardust in the first place. But yeah, this is going to be a tough deck to play against. Deck dev is one thing that this deck has to worry about, because with the right hands, deck dev could kind of destroy them. I mean, I understand that they have cards like Salvage to try to still play, but I mean, still a deck dev into that, it's like can be pretty brutal if they have a handful of monsters. Because like Salvage is like supposed to be like one of the ways they really give themselves a an advantage above all the other competition, like between that and like Pot of Avarice. Like that's another way they just try to go +1 all the time. Uh, so yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking about trying to combat this deck. How to what other things we could try to do, like deck dev roll oppression might be okay. Like roll oppression for uh before they try to go off, deck dev for when they are have their field pretty much already resolved. I mean, that's the thing too. It's like deck dev. Like if they have a Stardust, it's not really gonna do too much, is it? But I guess one thing you could kind of do maybe is no, that's not even worth it. I was gonna say you try to deck dev to send the stars to the graveyard and then like soul release them or something, but no, that's too many resources just to answer a Stardust, really. So yeah, this deck's going to be really tough to really think about and try to solve how to beat it. So I mean, I just want to make you guys aware of it so that way when if we see it in IRL play, we know what to do about it, and also for you guys that play online as well, so you guys can know what more to do with it. I mean, it won this tournament that you see streaming right here. So it's streamed on Fraser's channel. Again, this was this right here. Uh, this tournament, RGF01. Not sure exactly what that stands for. Sorry, I'm not very active uh, in the online scene. Uh, but yeah, I mean, that's the list. Again, throw comments below. And yeah, I mean, we'll catch you the next time. Looks like we're going to be in Orlando. So if you guys are going, uh, let's chat, let's hang out and stuff. Uh, yeah, I mean, like I said, this will be it for this. Again, appreciate everyone for watching. Don't forget to sub, hit the like, comment, and yeah, I'll say it again. See y'all in the next time.